Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality with the best hair, back on Panzermadels, Tank Dating Simulator, and we're going to explore the town. It's maybe something. I don't know. Yeah, they can enjoy their little girls-only bath. I'm going to see what's up and down. It's all dark as shit. You walk out into the cool, crisp mountain air of the sauna town. The sound of running water from the nearby stream mixed with the wind blowing down from the nearby mountain makes for a relaxing melody. You continue down the hill from the onsen towards the town itself. You can actually see stuff again. The warm yellow glow cast by light from a multitude of traditionally themed Japanese restaurants lights up the streets. And the relaxing night seems almost perfect. Until you hear... Who the fuck are you? Okay, pound sterling, they're British. Well, my word, I can't believe you people don't accept pound sterling. Ma'am, it's Japan. It'll be yen and dollars only. Oh, you take that colony money, but not the Queen's own. Miss... Oh, that... Unacceptable! What on earth is this? I guess I should step in. You draw nearer to the commotion and try to intervene. Excuse me, is everything all right? Oh, thank heavens, another English speaker. Can you please tell this man I only have pound sterling? What? You didn't bring any yen? Why did you buy anyway, miss? I'm Super Heavy Tank Tog 2, but you can call me Tog, or Your Highness if it pleases you. I think I'll just stick with Tog. Anyway, what did you buy? Little lady here ate 20,000 yen worth of sushi. 20,000 yen! And the nerve of this man to tell me the Queen's own isn't good here. This is Japan. For now, at least, dear. For now. Can't you go exchange your pounds for yen at the hotel? Well, it's... you see... You don't have the money, do you? No, it's I sort of lost my purse, and then I got hungry. And ate 200 bucks worth of sushi. I'm a super heavy tank, and it's not proper to criticize a lady's choice of dining. Right. Hey... Oji-san, can she work it off? I don't look like I'm getting paid. Aight, fine. She can work off her debt here washing them dishes in the back. I don't know why I just went with this little kind of trailer park kind of southern ass little drawl, and it turns out that's the shopkeeper. Unless the game is hearing me talk because I got the microphone and it's adjusting the dialects accordingly. Work as little more than a chambermaid? Oh, no, I will have none of that. If y'all don't pay off your debt, I'm calling the police. The police. Fine, but he has to help me. Wait, what? No way, I'm just in the middle of... Oh, how American, leaving a poor damsel in a strange land on her lonesome to slave away for the cruel... Oh, fine, just stop whining, you Brit bitch. It's better than spending the rest of my evening with the gunny anyway, I guess. Great, y'all best start right away. Kitchen's in the back, get cracking. Aye, Sergeant. Sure. God, I've been spending too much time with the sergeant. She didn't move. You and the Tog 2 spend the next hour in the back of the restaurant cleaning dishes. More accurately, you spend the next hour cleaning dishes while she half-heartedly dries them off. Water is bad for her suspension, or so she claims. You spending an hour? You're getting paid like $100 an hour. This is like the best job ever. You got out way better than what the fuck you... After another half hour of working in silence, she looks... Okay, so it's not $100 an hour, but it's still pretty close. How many hours are you going to work? I mean, the two of you, $200... If you work 10 hours, you're making like $10 an hour. That's a long fucking time to work in the back of that restaurant. probably not going to have that. So you're probably going to work much less than that, which means you're going to be making a pretty decent wage for washing dishes. I'm quite sorry for... Terry, you're meowing at me. Oh, you want to go out? Okay. I'm quite sorry for troubling you with... If you have somewhere to be, I'm quite certain I can... It's fine, I'll stay. Cool, I'm out.
Don't worry. I can tell you don't really fit in here.
I guess you're right. Anyway,
I used to cook before the war, so this isn't anything new to me. I just made a bake sale make a fuck ton of money earlier.
Oh. Oh, really? Where was that, dear?
You'd laugh, but I worked at this German restaurant back stateside. It was a cool place. We even had this real hard-ass German chef as our boss, Adolf. Man.
Oh, goodness. But British. I can click to that voice I was using, but just trying to get there again. Fuck, I just, brain. Why do I keep throwing so many different frickin'... I mean, couldn't the creators have been thinking, hey, you know, I got a great idea. Tank girls. I can really go make a whole bunch of references with all of them and translate tanks into girls in this. But instead of making a big, huge game series out of it with many different tank girls and many different scenarios, just throw them all into one in a school. There's just so many voices. Oh man. Oh goodness, that must have been quite a scary job.
No, he was a softy deep down, but God was he fun to prank.
You pass one of the clean but still soapy dishes to Tog. Oh, did you do the... Oh, what are they called? A practical joke.
Yeah. Oh man, it brings me back. This one time another cook and I got the big order of concentrated orange juice, and we came up with the greatest idea.
Go on, dear, she says as she dries off the next dish.
Well, we opened the lid on one and tossed it in the oven before service started. Say, 20 or 30 minutes later, the whole kitchen smells like burning oranges. And the German chef came in. He looks around, confused for a bit before checking the oven, and pulls out the can. And I shit you not, he screams, "Who put the juice in the oven?" at the top of his lungs.
Oh my word, she laughs and wipes the tear from her.
Ah, God. Good times. So what's got you out here in Japan? That is, you pass another dish.
Thanks. Well, I was coming here for a school trip, but we got separated, and I've been lost ever since.
Lost? For how long?
About 3 hours now, I'd say.
That's a lot less dramatic than you made it sound.
'Tis not my fault they haven't come looking for me yet. I'm sure they will once they notice I'm gone.
I'm sure they're already looking. So we have a tank, it's hard to miss. Sure, they're already looking. I'm sure they've already started looking.
You really think so?
Sure, I'd be looking all over if I lost someone important to me.
Well, it's not like I'd expected or anything. She blushes. You're quite the charmer, though.
I have had a lot of practice. I've been hitting on tanks all week. I am what I am, miss.
The shopkeeper enters the kitchen as you and Tog finish cleaning off another set of dishes. His sleeves are rolled up now, and you can see an intricate dragon tattoo covering the whole of his arms. This is a trailer Yakuza. That's how it works. I'm doing really well in Japan for myself. Cletus is part of the government. Alright, you kids. Y'all have done clean enough. Head out. takes another drag from his cigarette. Marlboros. I guess I'll go home. I guess I'll go home. I'm gonna go. You got somewhere to stay, little lady? My pants. Well, you see, it's my tour group. Tell 'em up at that there hotel that told you sent you. They'll send you up with a room. I told you. Trailer told you. Of the Yakuza. It's a very complicated life I've lived. Really? Thank you. Her eyes sparkle as she grins. That's acceptable. Yeah, whatever. Now y'all scram. I got a meeting to get to. With, Yakuza government little backroom deals in my trailer. Cletus will be there. Like a little family reunion. He and my sister. Who, he's also my brother. It's one of those families. He walks back to the dining room and starts looking up while you and Tog exit through the kitchen door in the back. Well, Mr. Taj seems scary at first, but I have to say he's quite a sweetheart.
There are many things that that man was, but a sweetheart would not have been my first choice of words.
Tog 2 giggles and grabs you by the hand. I beg to
Hungry.
Okay, maybe a little.
Let's get some food, I'm buying.
Always a gentleman you are, she smiles.
Oh, come on, let's get some ramen before everything closes for the night.
You and Tog 2 walk together further into town, turning down a small side street. You reach a back alley ramen shop! That's a victory and a half.
How's this look?
A bit, shall we say, East Endish for my tastes, but I won't complain. Much. She smirks.
Well, let's eat.
You and Tog 2 step inside and sit down on the counter. A few minutes later, 2 piping hot bowls of ramen are set out for you. You and Tog 2 step inside and sit down at the counter. A few minutes later, 2 pipe up. You just said that! You buggy!
You know what they in Japan before you start to eat? What they do! Erwin, what the hell is wrong with you?
Tog 2 is adjusting her chopstick, spoon, and napkin to the proper places for a formal table setting.
You know these places are basically the McDonald's of Japan. You don't need...
A lady always remembers her manners.
Well, itadakimasu!
Tog 2 spends the next few minutes adjusting her spoon's napkin's positioning down to a micrometer of perfection. There, perfect. Almost fit for lunch with the king.
King? I thought you had a queen. Hasn't the king, been dead for years?
King George VI. Oh, I should have expected as much from a colonial. Good heavens.
That wasn't what I meant. You're sure behind the times, aren't you?
Behind the times?
It's not a bad thing. I mean, if anyone didn't learn something from World War I, it was the French. What a surprise the Germans came through the exact same place that's last time. Good thing we built a giant line of fortresses everywhere but there. You say facetiously.
Well, we Englishmen and dear American colonials saved them again, though, didn't we? England makes a great American air the Royal Navy... Royal Navy gave the Germans hell!
Oh, definitely. If it weren't for the Royal Navy, the Germans would have been able to operate a whole lot closer with the Japanese.
I'm glad you see it my way, she smiles at you.
Well, at the end of the day, we can all agree Germany would have won if it weren't for the valiant efforts of the Italian army.
Oh, goodness, you're a clever one, are you not? I remember a joke from my time in North Africa, and pardon me for the crassness, but the boys would always say the Italians can march 20 miles a day into battle and 40 miles a day from one.
She giggles. Oh, we have a joke like that about the French.
Well, maybe you Americans aren't so bad then, she smiles.
We do have 11-inch cocks. At least I do. Well, I'm finished with my food. You good to go?
'Tis rude to rush a lady, but I do happen to be finished this time.
Right. Well, help you get checked in if you need.
That would be most pleasing.
You and Talk to walk back up the hall into the onsen hotel.
The hill, too. Yeah. Glasses.
Once inside, the cool night air is replaced by the warm, humid air wafting in from the hot springs themselves.
Fuck, what was her voice? Welcome. Oh, pleasant to see you again, sir. She's... No, that's another... Pleasant to see you again, sir, she says with a polite bow.
Evening, I just need...
Toji said you had a room for me.
Toji! Yeah, big dude, tattoos on his arms. Probably Yakuza.
Toji, Yamaguchi, Dono! She says, flustered. Right this way! Tog 2, but you can call me Tog, dear. Of course, Tog-sama. Right this way, Tog-sama, she says, bowing impertinently before scampering off down the hall. 'Tis service fit for the king himself, she says, whimsically, before following the receptionist. Come along, dear, she shouts after you.
Jeez, I'm never gonna get any R&R here.
You gonna... We just met Tog there. Wait, we're gonna bone that... We're gonna get inside that tank? After a few minutes of waiting for Tog outside her room, she reappears in her towel. We just met!
Oh God, you know you're supposed to change in the springs.
Well, Erwin? What? No, fuck. This place really does look just like a hotel to me. I mean, where are the springs?
Oh, it's more of a bathhouse, really. Japan has this weird thing for communal bathing. Until you try it, then it's like amazing, and you understand completely. At least, you understand better than thinking it's just this strange, weird thing that makes no sense. You understand some sense of it. You may not understand it completely if you didn't grow up with it as part of the culture. But, holy shit. Public baths. Fucking awesome. Unfortunately, I tried to go in one with a swimsuit, and then I got chased out by the fully dressed guy, and I was like, you know what, fuck this, and I left, and I didn't even get to relax, so I don't understand, and I'm gonna just keep calling it weird.
How decadent! Please tell me there's a ladies' quarter, she laughs.
Oh yeah, it's right around here. Follow me. I know my way around the ladies' quarter.
You lead Tog through the bathhouse over to the other side! It's very, shall we say, minimalist.
It's a traditional Japanese hot spring. What were you expecting? A portrait of the Queen?
Well, I don't see why not. His Majesty's face brightens every wall.
So you think the Queen is a he? Well, okay, it might be. Who knows anymore? And I thought the English weren't ones for patriotism.
Always happy to surprise you. Well, nonetheless, why not the Japanese Emperor, then?
Don't you think that's in poor taste?
I don't see why not. Hirohito can't be all bad, dear.
Please don't say that out loud here.
Oh, we Englishmen go far back with the Japanese. We're on quite good terms. One might even say we built the fleet they used to attack Pearl Harbor.
I'm an American, remember?
Oh, sore spot. Of course. My apologies, dear.
Oh, I guess I should probably get over to my side. I'll see you later, Tog.
You too, dear. You head back to the men's side of the hot springs and quickly settle into a comfortable spot on the edge of the water. Oh, Does that mean that you're actually going to understand? You're actually going to learn something here? You're going to be like, hey, I feel relaxed. All this stress, all the hours of cleaning dishes I just did, holy shit. Muscle relaxed so good in this hot water. Man, this is awesome. You're going to get there? Are you? No more than a few short moments later, you hear Tog shout from the other side of the gender-dividing wall. Ah!
Tog! Hey, are you alright?
Dot dot dot. No answer.
Jeez. I thought I was gonna get a chance to finally relax. I guess I should check on her. 'Cause that always ends well.
You pull on your towel quickly and rush over to check on Tog. Once you're outside the door of the female side, you call out again.
Tog!
Silence again.
Oh, I'm coming in.
You step inside and see Tog standing thigh deep in the hot spring.
Hey, I heard her shouting. Wanted to...
She notices you and turns around her towel, barely covering her. We have a picture like that. This is the first time I've encountered this kind of a picture in this visual novel. I thought he didn't have them. And we got it for the girl we just fucking met a second ago. Was it... Ah! My word, what are you doing in here? Get out!
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You cover your eyes with your hands. What were you thinking, barging in here? Thank the Lord that it's only me here.
I heard a shout and I came running. I'm sorry.
The water was a bit hot. The water was a bit hotter than I expected. So it actually had it, and then they just took it away, like, because logically he wouldn't just stand there staring at her and have that just stay like that. He covered his eyes and actually did block the view. It's the first time I've seen something like this in a visual novel where actually it's like, hey, you got that for like 2 seconds and then stop, because storyline-wise, that's what makes sense. Okay. Goodness, uncover your eyes, dear. You look like a child when you do that. And they give a reason that it wouldn't.
Are you sure?
Quite. Oh, okay. And she's back to that. You uncover your eyes and you see that she's holding up her towel across her ammo racks. 'Tis not only you who has made a mistake today. I never properly thanked you for your help. Why don't I show you a bit of English hospitality?
Damn!
'Tis not appropriate to swear in front of a lady, but I'll forgive you just this once. She giggles as she pulls you into the water with her.
Dot, dot, dot.
Whoa, hello. Now, dear, how about you show me a bit of that American fighting spirit? This is a second custom little drawing. Again, this girl we just met. I'm actually kind of impressed with the Panzermadels. Yeah, the art isn't really super high end, but it's good. And they just use the one for just a couple frames, then they come up with a situation similar, and it's a new piece of art. And it's that fast. It's like, huh? I'm so used to the Sakura games where they have the really high end art, but then they just sit on it for like 10 minutes, and then they move on. And shit that they're saying just doesn't make any damn sense. It's like, hey, I got to lewdness that isn't making me slap myself in the face.
Always happy to aid our English friends across the pond, or in the same pond as them.
And again, that was only like 2 lines, and it's like, that's enough of that. You have a nice night in the onsen and in the, with Tog. Before parting ways. Did you get inside the tank, son? Did you get to check the ammo racks? The next morning, all of the tanks are lined up in the lobby, ready for departure at 0900 the next day.
All right, recruits, I hope you all enjoy yourselves out here today. Remember, you all earn this respite. Even you, recruit maggot.
Thank you, Instructor Hartman.
I would also like to announce the annual Tank School Festival has been scheduled for this coming weekend. I will be seeing you all there in your best. Why, yes, it is, recruit.
What? Wasn't he? I want to rewind, but I can't.
Why, yes, it is, recruit Lemore, and I'm ordering you to voluntarily attend. Oh, come on. Well, I can't believe that Gunny basically fully funded our trip out here all by himself. He must really like the tanks. He sure as hell hates me.
Yeah, the tanks did like 95% of the funding. He 5% funded the trip. It was a good gesture. It was nice. But it compared to what the tanks made, it was not fully funded. Not even close.
Anyway, Sherman and Tiger are all aflutter about next week's festival. Sounds like a major event. Panzer IV says it's super romantic and a great place to show a date how you really feel. I gotta be honest, I can't wait. School is nuts, but it's growing on me. I'm glad I ended up here and not at some god-awful officers' academy. Weird that they'd send me here, though. Huh? You never know with the military. Alright! What the fuck does that mean?
The next week. Actually, I'm going to leave this right here. Because it's an interesting thing. Now I'm wondering if you go on the date, if you go and check on the Goyles instead of going out to the town, is it the Goyle that you got the most little experience with? Do you go on a date and get the little pictures with them? Maybe? Something? Was there 2 pictures of Tiger 4 I could have had? Like, hey. Panzer 4! Fuck! Man, she's gonna hate me. I'm messing around with Is-2 in the back. I just had some serious time seeping some British tea. And it's like... and this Erwin, I'm just having him just fuck around all over the place. He's a little kitty just sleeping on the bed. So anyway, until next time.